Hi, Robin. How are you?
Hey Ryan, I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, busy. Um, One interesting thing is I actually had to put a long sleeve shirt on this morning. It was cold.
Yeah.
You're up in Auburn, Meta Vista. Is it getting cold up there?
Morning times, and not really.
Yeah.
I still have the windows open, doors open every single morning and during the night. And it's been really nice. It's like
Yeah.
85. That's the high. So
Well, yeah, being in Northern California, I do enjoy getting the seasons, but they seem to be getting later and later. But
I know. I
anyway,
agree. Right.
hey,
We're
so I
middle
had
of October.
what was that?
Middle of October.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah,
We might have Halloween with 80 degrees. I don't know.
we might. I wouldn't be surprised.
So Robin, I love meeting with you because you're one of my favorite real estate professionals. And me being on the loan side, I had something come up this week that I just kind of wanted to bring up to your attention because you're aware of it. Our clients and our friends may or may not be aware of it, but it's something that's starting to happen in our market here up in Auburn, Meta Vista, Rockland, and Roseville, even where
Yeah.
I'm located. But I wanted to talk just a few minutes on contingency, or an offer on a property around the word contingent. So it's kind of a lot that goes on with that word. But I just want to share with you one example of a client that I'm currently working with this week who they wanted to sell their property, but they weren't sure about when to put it on the market, but they were really eager to go look for a replacement home, right? And in doing so, they kind of had a little bit of a rude awakening where they found a home they liked. Their agent was talking with the other realtor, and the other realtor said, well, we will not accept a contingent offer on our property because your home isn't actively on the market.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah. The seller's not moving in a forward motion.
correct.
Yes.
So the clients that I'm currently working with said, oh, we just kind of got a really, rude awakening here. Obviously, they haven't been involved in the real estate market in many years.
Right.
Not a lot of families move every 2-3 years. Usually they move, they hunker down for a little while and then make a change later. But on the real estate side of things, you're starting to see, and I'm starting to see on the loan side, contingent offers coming back into the marketplace, as to where a year or two ago, that was off the table completely. And, just wanted you to touch on like why a year ago contingent offers weren't an option or available,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Well,
now why, right?
yeah. So when you're looking at a seller's standpoint, accepting offers from buyers, contingent offers don't look as attractive because they have kind of this holdup. A contingent is basically a holdup that needs to happen in order for that home to close, the transaction to close. And so, yeah, I understand that a seller doesn't want to accept a contingent offer because they want to be able to close their transaction as soon as possible, which is typically 30 days.
Yeah.
And so if they do get a contingent offer, that means that the buyer that just submitted that offer probably has a home to sell. And we weren't seeing as many contingent offers because homes were going so quick. So the buyers that were submitting offers, multiple offers, right? Because back, a year ago,
Yeah.
there were multiple offers. And if you had a contingent offer submitted, you were going to be put toward the end. It's the cash buyers or the over asking price buyers. Those were going to be really, really looked at, and those were most likely going to be
basically
accepted.
the offers that didn't have additional conditions.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Right.
And I agree with you. A year ago, a seller could say, I'm not interested in this offer as much because I know right behind you is another 1, 2, 3, 4 qualified buyers.
Right.
So they had some flexibility to choose and pick what offer best met their needs, right?
They did. They had some flexibility.
So
But now,
let's shift to today's market, because that was a real example that happened just this week, and it's already Thursday, right? We're not even into the hot buying weekend time. This was on a Tuesday, when this happened. So the family that is writing an offer on a property now, they need to make a decision, right? They need to, are sellers willing to accept contingent offers in this market now? Is that something that's starting to happen more and more? And if so, like, what are they generally requiring the buyers to do? Are they accepting contingent where someone's not even on the market? Are they really wanting to see a home on the market at the minimum? Or what's the ideal offer? Like, they're already in escrow?
Right. So we're seeing homes on the market a little bit longer. So around 30 days, and sellers start to get nervous. So now more and more sellers are looking at contingent offers should they come. And when they do see a contingent offer, the seller looks at their offer and they see that it is contingent. The buyer hopefully should be in escrow on their property. That is what sellers are going to want to see.
That's what they're going to want right now.
That's what they're going to want. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to accept a contingent offer and the buyer hasn't even put their house on the market. Because
that happened this week. Yeah,
right. Because homes are on the market for longer. So if their house isn't even on the market yet, you're still looking at 30 days, 45 days from that buyer even getting an accepted offer. So
that's true. And that's true. And I didn't think about that actually.
Yeah. So
that's a good point. Because if their home has already been on the market for 30 days, the seller, and then they're going to wait another 30 to 35 to get an escrow, some nerves can arise, right? The uncertainty of, will this transaction close?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So contingent offers are being accepted a little bit more, but you really need to be in escrow on your property to move forward and make offers on your future property.
Yeah, good point. I appreciate hearing that, because being in the network, right, we talk to a lot of realtors, talk to a lot of lenders, and we're all sharing best practices, right?
Yeah.
We're all kind of on the same team. And so it's good to hear it from your point of view and see it on the loan side, right? They call me and say, Ryan, they didn't want to take our offer because my home's not on the market.
Right.
And I go, well, that's a conversation we have about contingencies, where you really need to be.
Right.
And I think now in the market too is that helps you as a client in general. Like, am I serious about making this move? Am I serious about selling?
Moving forward, making that change. Exactly.
So,
Right. Exactly. That does show how important it is for you to move on to your next home. If your house isn't on the market yet and you're making offers, you don't look like a very serious buyer. Right.
Yeah, true. Good point.
Yeah.
So anyways, Rob, that was something fun on my mind this week, right? A real life scenario, what we're seeing in the market. And I always value your opinion and your thoughts. So good seeing you.
Yep. Yours as well. Thank you, Ryan.
Be in touch.
Okay. Sounds good. Bye.